Welcome back to Thursday. It's a pretty nice day out there. The little thermometer in the car says it's 62 degrees. We had heavy rain last night. The drive home was very wet, kind of slow. All the water on the roadway. Let's adjust the temperatures here so we're not going to cook ourselves out a little bit. And it dumped pretty good when I got home and was inside for a little bit. And right before going to bed, popped outside and it was almost clear. All the stars were poking through. Let's go this way. Running a few minutes late. Let's take the quicker route. Yeah, kind of tired today. Feet are hurting. Had a busy day yesterday. Yesterday was our big line move in the factory. It almost looks like a square body Chev sitting there. I think it's one of the next generation though, straight ahead. Yeah, it's one of the 88 and up. It's an older one. It's got the quad square headlights. Looks halfway decent from this angle. Half ton, 4x4, regular cab, long bed. Car's gonna pull out. So yeah, big line move. We moved 9 airplanes yesterday. And we did it all in 2.5 hours. Four airplanes out that were parked nose to tail. 5 airplanes back in, all angled at a 45 degree. Plenty of space in between everything. My marks on the floor were spot on. And then I got the call. Well, our smoke detection system in the floor doesn't fit. We need to go down to the tunnels. I went down into the tunnels and spent, 2 hours down there last night tracing our smoke detector system, all the hoses that run into the airplane and routing them to where we can use them. They routed that, and it's a heavy hose too, and they routed it behind every single conduit down in the tunnels and behind every clamp and every tight spot they could squeeze that thing through, they did. So my shoulders are sore, back is sore, lots of running around yesterday, so my feet are sore. Junkers heading off to the junkyard there on the left. Mitsubishi truck and a newer Volvo. Probably heading out to Machias. Yeah, our first bird rolled out at 5:05 yesterday. I think it was about 6:30 we were rolling back in. By about 7:40 we were closing the doors. All the planes were in and parked, chalked, grounds were set. The restore began. does not get the smoke detection system, so we're going to be doing fire watch on that aircraft. Got to have somebody posted in the airplane at all times when the doors are on and any power is in the aircraft. If somebody needs to leave and take a break, they have to tap out and bring somebody else in to relieve them. Talk about, just have the safety guy do it. That's fine, but that's all I will be doing. I can't leave the airplane. But that's done. Today and tomorrow we'll restore, put things where they're supposed to go, outline them with tape, get the rest of the factory set, and early next week we start the big rework. Alright, it's coming down the hill. Got a box truck, but we're in front of them, so I'm going to scoot the power on, lean into the corner a little bit. Sure that we're 7 or 8 car lengths ahead of them. Blue car on the left, which I can get in front of. Blinker on. Grab 6th gear, poor raccoon laying in the ditch over there on the bridge. And here we go, commuting back to work again. We were anticipating yesterday was going to take a lot longer. We did it about half the time that we figured it would take. Tug drivers were phenomenal. I mean, they're professionals, they know what they're doing. We were kind of anticipating, because there's no real marks on the floor other than one white tape line that showed where the new center line was at the angle, and an X that we thought would be the best spot for the nose wheel. They hit the marks and they got them parked, and everything was real good. Forward from there. Excuse me. Got up a little bit late this morning. Of course, the cats were running around all morning, making noise, trying to get me up. I got up, fed them, and they're both laying on the bed now, fast asleep. Though nothing exciting going on. Didn't do anything last weekend. I should have, but I didn't. Don't remember what this weekend's looking like for the weather. I think Saturday might be wet, or maybe it's Sunday. Tomorrow night, hit the grocery store this weekend. The usual routine. Bunch of people freaking out up here, hitting the brakes, trying to merge, not paying attention to the road lanes ending. everybody 16 and older in my state will be eligible for the vaccine. Of course, that big, what's that company that is making them? They botched a bunch of batches, lost 15 million of them. So now they're saying that, yeah, Washington State's going to be really short for the next couple of weeks. Watching the state website. The clinic right by my house does give the shots, but I have not been able to get an appointment yet. I could probably get something closer to town here, although I don't know. I haven't even been trying. Just use the one by the house. Made 2 phone calls, one last week, one this week. Sorry, we're all booked up. I'll try back again sometime later. It's going to be a bit before I get in. Oh well. Numbers in the company are going up again, including the Everett site. Get there eventually. I read an article that was saying that a lot of folks are having luck if they go further out to the rural areas getting appointments for the shots. You know, the city, there's a lot of people. The rural areas are still getting their doses. Have the population. I don't feel the need to drive for several hours just to go get a shot. I'll just wait my chance. It'll come eventually. A big old heavy haul semi there. With his pilot truck. Good sign. I haven't even made it to work yet. Got to get all my eye washes inspected today. Somebody gave away my shower flushing bucket, so I'm trying to track that back down. First they tried to tell me, oh, that belonged to somebody else. No. That belonged to me. I had it made for my purposes. The site safety group decided all of a sudden that, oh, nobody's flushing their showers. We need to have all these buckets made. Hey, Brian's got one. We'll use his as a prototype. And then they gave mine away. Alright, we've got a little white car behind me. Slow it down. Blinkers on so I can sneak in front of him. Dodge Ram pickup's driving like a bozo back there. Brake lights on in front of me. Like you're just riding the brakes. Or his switch is bad. number 3. I need a nap already. Didn't sleep too good last night too. The weather's warming up. Allergies are starting to kick in. Got in the car and it was yellow haze on the windshield from all the pollen from the local trees. That's after the heavy rain last night. Behind schedule right now, so I'm not doing too bad. Other than that big move yesterday, that's what we've been all planning for. Not a whole lot going on work-wise. Home-wise, I've just been lazy. The trees are all budding out, the grass is starting to grow, all the dandelions are popping up. Every morning I spend a couple of minutes just either pulling dandelions or just popping the heads off. Don't want them to go to seed. I've worked pretty hard to keep my grass somewhat dandelion free. Roadkill there, a little possum in the road. Yeah, when I bought that house, that whole front and backyard was nothing but dandelions. Every day before work, I'd spend 15, 20, 30 minutes with a bucket and a long flathead screwdriver. I'd go out there and just pop dandelions out. Big bare patches of dirt. So I went back and broke the dirt all up and got some good grass seed. Still got a lot of crabgrass, but at least most of it's green. I didn't thatch last year. Probably should this year. Got one of those do-it-yourself aerators that I think in the fall I should probably do that and then put some more grass seed down. But that's a few months away yet. Okay, parking. Where to find a spot? How close can I get to my walkway today? We're about 4 minutes behind schedule. That's not too bad. Let's just park it right here. Okie dokie. That's gonna do it for this trip. Go inside and get my Thursday done. Knock out Friday and then right into the weekend. Thanks for tagging along. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.